Hey y'all. Happy Thursday. I'm glad y'all made it to the porch. It's 11:11 over here in Houston. So if you're on Central Time Zone, make a wish, honey. It's 11:11. I'm wishing for a whole lot of wonderful things. So meanwhile, glad y'all made it in. Please go ahead, hit that like button for me if you don't mind. Go ahead and hit that bad boy as you come in. Thumbs up, thumbs up. And subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit the notification bell, click all so you'll know every time we go live. Let me greet everybody who's in here so we can get into this good gossip. Hey, Bianca. How are you, gorgeous? Hey, Plum. What's up, girl? Not your twins mama in the building. Who else we got? Auntie Eva. Hey, lady, you say you working. Okay. All right, all right. Who else we got? Angel Baby. What's happening? We got Angie from the 305 up in here. What's going down? I'm looking for iridescent unicorn farts. Her name really tickles me every time I say it. It's her birthday, and we got to celebrate her, but I don't have her cash app. So if she step in, y'all catch her for me, please. Hey, Astute Queen Bee. How you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you. Lala Chanel is up in here. How are you? Good to see you as well. Cheryl, you made it. There's D Free B. Listen, I'm going to show y'all that picture again because that's a gift that she sent me and I'm going to show it off because it's too pretty. I just couldn't stand it. Hey, Cha-Cha. All right, my sister Spiller made it. And she repping her black and yellow. You say what now? Hey, you at work, but you made it. I'm glad you did. I'm glad you did. Dr. Ivy girl, what's going on? Glad you're here. I make 59 look good. Glad to see you. So listen, I'm going to show y'all again. First off, let me just get a better picture. But I had to make that my backdrop for the night because listen, it is, I'm going to let y'all see it, then I'm going to tell you what it is. But I was just blown away. I promise we're going to get into the gossip, but not before y'all see this. Hey, Gaby. Yes, another Aquarius, honey. So y'all keep your eye open for iridescent because y'all know me. If not for that, I would have just posted it. Hey, Escromarty. Hey, Sharon Fona. You on the lunch break? Okay, okay. Yeah, they were to 13 different HBCUs. So I'm glad y'all here. But let me show you. Y'all, I'm bugged out. Like, she blew me away, and I was not prepared for the level of fabulosity that ensued after. Definitely was not. So let me share my screen real quick. Oh my gosh, California cutie. Hey girl. Listen, we good over here. We about to gossip. You gonna hang and talk a little trash with us tonight. Hey Cheryl. Cheryl, thank you for the super chat. She said stuck in the house with 2 inches of snow. Oh my God. Hey Vet. How you doing over there in the UK, girl? Good to see you. Y'all, I got to show y'all this. Before we start gossiping now. Hold on. Listen. I know I'd be going the long way to do it, but y'all just gonna have to, bear with me because y'all know I don't know no better. Y'all know this. Okay. So let's do this. Right? And then y'all look at this. Just look at this. This is all I got to say. Would you just look at that? That is a denim vest, but she had a friend of hers who's an artist to do my picture on the back of the vest. I want to say this young man's name correctly, so let me make sure I'm saying things right. Y'all know I got to get in here and just kind of go. Pittman. Is it Courtney Pittman? Is that his name? D Free B? Yes, Courtney Pittman. All right. Another Louisiana native like herself. And this man is so talented, y'all. He made me look better on a vest than I look in real life. And I appreciate and applaud and am awed by his talent. It is knocking me over. So thank you again to her and to Mr. Courtney Pittman, because y'all know I can't do nothing like that. But that is just amazing. I will cherish that forever and ever and ever. Amen. And I'm grateful to everybody. Leslie Prim sent me another birthday cash app. So like y'all have made my pre-birthday the bomb. Y'all have made my birthday the bomb. Y'all made my party the bomb. Y'all made my post-birthday the bomb. In other words, y'all about to blow up around here because y'all are the bomb. I feel so amazing. Like I'm excited about turning 25 this time. And I've turned 25 before, several times before. But for some reason, turning 25 this time was something altogether different. And that was so special. Oh my gosh. Y'all kill me. Oh, yes. Wonderful, wonderful job. Spiller, you got her cash out. Text it to me, please. Text it to me, please. Thank you so much. Please text it to me, sis, so we can blow her up. Cause it's her birthday. It's another Aquarius's birthday, and we gotta do that thing. I'm so glad y'all made it. Y'all saw the thumbnail, but we got a couple more things to get into, baby. I got a little bit of gloating to do. I don't know about y'all. Now I told y'all I didn't want y'all coming over here to gloat. Thank you, Angel, baby. I appreciate that. Say 25 looks good on me. I appreciate it. Hey, Dora. Now, I told y'all don't come over here to gloat on Tasha K. I meant that too. And I didn't let y'all do it for the most part. Some of y'all got a couple of them in. You know, I can't block all of it. But I got some gloating to do on old Facebook. Mm-hmm. You know, Facebook got real cocky about how they treated Black people who were just speaking their minds and, you know, saying what they thought, trying to control what you say, what groups you in. Hey, thank you so much, sis. I appreciate that. And they just did the absolute most, putting people in Facebook jail, blocking folks. Well, y'all, something miraculous has happened. And I want to be one of the first people to tell you, you may have heard it already. If you have, then I'm sure you did your happy dance just like me. But if you hadn't heard it, let me be the first to tell you. Y'all, let me read the numbers. It's me clearing my throat, okay? Not that it's going to help, but I just wanted to do it for flavor. Now, Facebook stock dropped 23%, losing about 200 million in profits. And it's due to people not logging on, people just getting off Facebook altogether, and some people who still have Facebook not logging in. Well, apparently, y'all, the investors got shook up. They got all shook up. And the next thing you know, profits plummeted because the advertisers was like, look, man, if ain't nobody logging in, who the hell is we selling to? See, Jeff Zuckerberg, which I still say that boy, I believe either his mama or his daddy is an android. Now, I don't know which one of them is an android. So don't go tell nobody I said it was his mama, because it could be his daddy. I don't know which one it is, but I believe it's one of them. I do. Now, we don't know which one. So don't y'all go starting no rumors like we know his mama is an android or whatever. But I do believe he got some AI in his family. Hey, Sasha Ellis. So apparently what done went on, right, is, oh, and thank you, Spiller. I got your text message. Okay. Hold on. Got it. Thank you so much. So anyhow, y'all, he was doing the most, selling people's information, helping the government to spy on people, throwing people in Facebook jail, allowing white supremacy. I'm sorry, y'all, forgive me and my grammar. Allowing clear supremacy groups to go around spouting all kind of hateful stuff. But if Black people even identified with their own race too much, then that was a problem. I mean, that android did too much. That android was team too much. And so now, the people being fed up and leaving him alone because they got tired of you trying to censor people, imposing your racism on people, sitting up saying that you got fact checkers, that they ain't checking no facts. It's just basically you didn't say what they wanted you to say. So they taking down posts, they blocking people, they banning people. Well, guess what? You can't put nobody on Facebook jail when they don't show up. Ain't nobody in Facebook jail. We just absentee. Uh-huh. We somewhere else. We over here, which is restrictive over here, but it's not quite as ridiculous as it is over there. So shout out to everybody who just stopped logging into Facebook. Shout out to all y'all. Facebook, that's what you get. Nacho Twins mama, you laughing with me? Yeah, yeah. I'm telling you, I enjoyed hearing that. That made me so happy. Shout out to you, Jeff Zuckerberg, with your punk behind. Shout out to you. Here is to you, clown. How you like that 23% dip though? How did you like that? Did that? I mean, how did it make you feel? I just want to know. I just want to know. And y'all, please hit the like button for me. Don't treat me like Zuckerberg. I ain't never censored nobody. I didn't. Hey, SS. Mm-hmm. Spiller say 24 more. Y'all need to come hit that button. Yes. I started falling back from Facebook. It was these church people had made up a song by Facebook, y'all. And when they put the song out, I felt like I should just, back off. I felt like I should. I should. I felt that way. I texted her. I'm gonna have to look for her. Hold on. But let me do this first. So we can show our sis some love. Hold on, y'all. Y'all know I'm slow. Y'all know I'm slow. But I'm getting there. All right. I'm getting there, y'all. Hold on one second. I know I'm slow. Don't y'all forgive me, please. All right, bang. So we got that in there. Let me pin it to the top of the chat. All right. Learning to love myself. Hey, girl. All right, all right. That's right, California cutie. Mash through. Come on through there and mash that button. Okay. So you texted a spiller. Good stuff. Good stuff. So dig. We got that in the chat. I feel a whole lot better. Y'all know how we do. When it's birthday time, y'all make sure that if you can show some love. If you can't, type a loving message in the chat, because y'all know this is our version of pinning that dollar to your doggone shirt. Now if we was all together, we'd be the first ones lining up to buy you a drink, or my favorite thing in the world, a good old margarita. But since we're not in person, we can't buy each other a margarita. We can't pin that good five to your blouse. This is our way of showing some love and saying happy birthday to you and letting you know that we love you and we thinking about you. Okay. That's what's up. So listen, we got to get into the mess. Okay, first of all, let me just say this. Can we talk about Michael Rapaport first? Y'all, apparently people is tired of him. I believe he staged a prank to try to get people's attention off that crap he pulled at the right age. Being a whole male Karen. What is a male Karen? Do we call them Kenneths? What do we call male Karens? Whatever we call male Karens, that's what he was being, and he got caught at it. And so now I feel like he's trying to set up pranks to, get people, to make people feel better, like, see, somebody threw snow at me. But baby, when I tell you, trying to play with social media backfired on that clear bandit, it really backfired on the clear bandit. As y'all say, it's a Ken. If it's the male Karen is a Ken. Okay. All right. Not your twin mama say Chads. I've heard Chads, Kevins. Yeah, we're going to talk about a Kevin a little bit later. Okay. Escamati says a Jeffrey. Now, I thought a Jeffrey was from that movie with Puff Daddy and Russell Brand Get Into the Greek. Wasn't they smoking a Jeffrey? My bad. Oh, we talked about Tisha Campbell. We talked about her like last week, was it? But them people trying to steal her and she went real New Jersey. Yeah, we talked about that. We did. Mm-hmm. Hey, happy to be happy. So listen, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So he sat up there, he staged it, and then you could tell it was staged. Some people thought it wasn't, and that's why I say it went wrong. You say you can't get over him being Remy on Higher Learning. I can't get over the fact that he feels like it's appropriate to put on a black scent and sit up and just eat rotten, like the rotten carrion eater he is. He just eats off of black culture, and he feels obliged to step in and speak on things that are none of his clear business. Okay, that's what I can't get over. I would love for him to trip and fall and bust his chin. Hey, G, darling. We just cold, girl, but that's all right. Some people is in snow, some of us are not in snow. It's still cold. It's still cold as a witch titty out that door. So what we gonna do is sit up on here in the warmth of our homes with the heaters blowing, and we gonna gossip a little bit if y'all don't mind. Hey, BJ Dez, you finally caught a late live. Tell my brother-in-law I said, hey, U.S. Army Brad, you about to hit the road for your son's surgery this morning. Okay, well, we praying for you. Now, what you say, Lala? He makes me itch too. And every time I see his picture, I could swear that it's a scratch and sniff. I believe it. I really believe it. But let's talk about this thing. I want y'all to see what I saw because I feel like it was staged. And the best way to confirm that it was staged is have more than one pair of eyes look at it. Now, it looks fake as hell to me. But what happened in the comment section was very, very real. So he staged it. And I guess he was hoping to get a different response. I don't think he was looking for the response he got. Y'all, when I tell you the children was okay with him getting hit with it, and they wanted him to get hit harder. But it was just such a desperate plea for attention. Such a desperate plea for attention. But that's typical for clear folks, That's all right. We ready for it. We're here for all of it. We are. So let's do this. Let's pause it. Because I need to make sure y'all looking at this with me. It's on the Shade Room. Shout out to the Shade Room. Y'all know they good for the messy. And we good for it too. And we going to watch it every time they put it out there. So let's share the screen. Let's take a peek and see exactly what went on. And y'all let me know. If y'all don't think it's staged, please tell me. But we got to talk about this before we get into Granddaddy Kitten Heels. And most definitely before we get into what's going on with CNN, Chris Cuomo, and his ex-boss man. Because that is juicy. Now let's look at this albino mole rat real quick, y'all.
This whole crap with this cancel culture and the
shut up! Shut up! Nobody wants to hear you've been talking all week. You don't care what you have to say, just stop talking.
You got me right in my head. Damn it! This whole crap with this cancel culture and the
shut up! Shut the up! Nobody wants to hear.
Okay, so that y'all get the point. Y'all get the point, right? Y'all get what he was trying to do. Okay, so I feel like he was trying to make his point. Like, see, people are coming after me. They don't like me. They all want me to shut up. And somehow, y'all, I don't believe that was the response he wanted. I don't think so. Oh, you say Tisha might be lying. Oh, let me find out she looking for attention too. Okay. Yes, somebody he had somebody hit him with that snowball. I'm seeing people say that was one of his cronies. Yeah, dehydrated and parched. Yes, like some good peanuts. It was fake. I thought so. I ain't think I was tripping. I'm trying to tell you. So listen, some of the comments is what took me out. It wasn't so much that he tried to, get attention. Like, that's typical for a Ken, Chad, or Jeffrey, or whatever y'all calling them this week. That's not a shock. Or at least let me say I'm not shocked, right? But let's talk about what did happen. The comment section. The comment section, y'all, was brutal. The comment section was brutal. And y'all can go read it for yourself if y'all think I'm putting on for you. They got them. People said, first of all, it was all the laughing emojis. It was people saying that they absolutely loved it. They were hollering. Somebody says he did it for the culture. People were saying as he should have. Like, the comments were literally like, basically, girl, we sick of you. Someone else said, we don't know, but I want to high five whoever did it. Like, people are really sick of Michael Rapaport. So I just wanted to report for my own soul satisfaction that I am not the only person that's sick of him. I just need that known because I'm sick of him, but I'm happy to know that I am not alone. I repeat, I am not alone, and many people are sick of this albino mole rat. What you say, girl? Can he just go away? I would like to know. Inquiring minds would like to know. And maybe I shouldn't use that because some of y'all too young to know what I'm talking about. Okay, Rapaport Smollett. Oh, man. Really, girl, Rapaport Smollett. You gonna take me all the way there? All the way there, huh? Rapaport Smollett. Well, all right. I'm gonna let that stand. I'm gonna let it stand. Rapaport Smollett. It works. It works. So let's get into it. Hold on, hold on. One second, y'all. I just want to make sure that I got everything queued up. So I'm gonna let y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about first, because we got to talk about these two people. These two stories is on this thumbnail. Both of them need our attention. Both topics need our attention. But I'm gonna let y'all tell me what y'all want to talk about first, because we finna talk about this here together. And I will tell you, I will be periodically putting the StreamYard link through the chat. So if y'all got anything to say, if y'all got anything to say at all, y'all can jump on in, okay? All right. Dora, you clowning. She said Rappaport smallest. I'm done. Done. Auntie Eva said in Michael's voice, you are not alone. I love it. You want to talk about Nicki and Granddaddy Kitten Heels first? Oh, we can do some of that now. Is that the general consensus? Y'all want to handle that first, or y'all want to get the light work out of the way first with CNN? What y'all want to do? I'm gonna leave it up to y'all. We up in here tonight. Some of us ain't got no work tomorrow. The kids ain't got no school tomorrow down here in Houston. So I mean, it's up to y'all. If it's all night, it's all right. Angel Baby say they both lied to each other. Nicki and Queen Samuels. CNN. Lala say, Lala say Nicki and the Kitten Heels. Nacho Twins mama say, can we please discuss Tandy Newton too? If we have time. If we have time. Has she eaten a sandwich yet? Is that what we discussing? Sasha say Chris plays a mean game. He does. Okay, you say light work first, so she voting for CNN. Spiller say CNN. Sharon Fona say Granddaddy Kitten Heels. Eva say CNN. Y'all look like CNN winning. Yeah, y'all saying see. Okay, so let's handle CNN first. Let's get this thing out the way, shall we? So now, y'all know Jeff Zucker, the CEO of CN and the doggone N. Well, let me tell you, if y'all ain't been paying attention over the last day or so, the man stepped down and resigned. I said, well, what would make this man step down and resign? Okay, Angel Baby, that's what I said. If she ate a sandwich, I want to hear about it. Now, he stepped down and resigned because he cited and told the truth about the fact that he had an ongoing relationship with an employee, somebody who was the marketing chief. So, and her name is what's this heifer's name? Allison Gollust, whatever. You know, them clear people have a normal first name and the last name be something that sound like some kind of Celtic curse. So whatever. Allison. So he had a lengthy relationship with this lady. It's inappropriate because he was her superior naturally. And so this has been going on for a period of years. And I'm sitting there like, okay, I get it. It's inappropriate. You shouldn't have been doing it. If you did it, I guess you should step down. But I was trying to figure out, now why would you go tell on yourself? That don't make no sense to me. So then the story kept going. So then this was yesterday when they said that this woman, get this, was the former communications director for Governor Cuomo. I say, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. Them Cuomos done put some pimping in it. So now she was the ex-communications director for Governor Cuomo. Y'all know Governor Cuomo, the one that had to step down, you know, nipple rings, the nipple ring nasty man. Hey, Lily. So nipple ring and nasty, the governor, she was the communications manager. And then she got, you know, kind of parlayed over to CNN where she could work as the doggone marketing chief. And then she started going with the boss. So see, it's a whole lot of hanky-panky, stanky going on over at the CNN. It's starting to make sense why their credibility is in the toilet They always getting caught with their lies and going on. At this point, they just as bad as Fox, and their viewership done dropped 90%. Oh yeah, that's right, Cha Cha. They done put some pimping in it. All the Cuomo boys done put some pimping in it. Okay, so just when I'm thinking, oh, no wonder he was trying to cover up for Chris. He was trying to cover up for Chris, because all of them nasty together. Let me find out all them jokers got matching nipple rings. I say, oh, they nasty. Oh, Mr. Nipple Ring nasty, his brother Chris, and Jeff. I say all of them was nasty together. The sneaky, freaky, down to the CNN. And I say, well, ain't that about a blip? So then I was real confused. I'm like, okay, I kind of understood. Well, not kind of. It made a lot of sense, and a whole lot of, the pieces started to come together like a puzzle. Right, Sasha? Just like, yep, loose lips sink ships. Just like Flip Wilson said at Uptown Saturday night when he was preaching before they went to the church picnic. If y'all seen Uptown Saturday night, y'all heard when Flip Wilson delivered one of the best movie sermons that you ever heard, and he said, loose lips sink ships. That if the lips is loose, the ship is going down, bubbler, bubbler, bubbler. Well, doggone, the lips got loose, and the sank did indeed, it sank, honey. It went down like the Titanic. Well, apparently, that wasn't all, y'all. Chris is a sore loser. Now, this man tried to save y'all neck because all y'all is nasty together. That's right, Angel, baby. What's done in the dark gonna come to the light. Well, baby, they done turned the lights on, and these jokers went to scattering like roaches. I didn't even know roaches could get nipple rings, but here they go. So the man done tried to put you on suspension and hold you on the job, and then all your dirt went to coming out. Then they find out about you with some sexual misconduct on the job. So y'all up in there trying to be sexual unseasoned white chocolate. And then you turn around, come to find out, they saying that Chris and his legal team was threatening to expose that the man was getting some of that old nasty stale cookie at the job. First of all, I seen this woman. That cookie ain't had no cellophane on it or nothing. I know it's stale. I know it's as stale as a 40-day-old corpse. And you up here finna expose this man for getting that stale cookie. That's what he was finna do. And so the man had to go tell on himself. So now Chris Cuomo, not only are you somebody that do stuff that you ain't got no business, you around there touching on cookies and stuff that ain't nobody asked you to touch. Then, yeah, Dora, all of them nasty. Nasty nipple ring, old snitching Chris, and Jeff too. He up there, he liked to play with stale cookies. You say he was trying to get a little slap and tickle. He wasn't trying. This was going on for some years. So he done got slapped, tickle. They done slapped it up, flipped it, rubbed it down. And then here come Chris to say, oh no. Yeah, that's what happened. He nasty. So now after the man tried to keep from firing you, after you did what you know you shouldn't have done, but now think about it, y'all. Don't just explain why Chris Cuomo felt emboldened to do what he did to help his brother. Like, I'm going to do it. Ain't nothing going to happen. Because after all, I know you going with this girl. You can't do nothing. After all, we probably the one hooked you up with this girl. You know, me and my nasty nipple ring brother. That's the governor. Hey, court documents. You say the nipple ring. What have I walked in on? We talking about the governor of New York that had to step down. You know, the Cuomo boy with the nasty man with the nipple rings. I still don't understand why you get a nipple ring when your breast is sagging, but that ain't none of my business. My girl still sit up, and I still ain't putting no barbells in my nipple. I'm not doing it. Let me just say that. I ain't doing it. I ain't got nobody to breastfeed, and I'm still not doing it. It's just nasty. So anyway, that's why he felt so bold to do that. That's why he was so angry when you finally got fired because it caught up with you. The man tried to cover for you. How much more do you think he could do? He couldn't rewrite history. Them people investigated it, and there you go. And if y'all recall, when everything first came out, what he did, well, he been knew about this. Okay, so basically you exposed that he was a good friend to you, that he did know, and he tried not to fire your nasty tail. See there? See there? See there? And so after that didn't work, and the man still had his job, then you got your legal team up here threatening to expose people because he was up there touching on a stale cookie. First of all, the lady wanted him to touch that stale cookie. Probably ain't nobody touched that cookie since the Bible days. That lady was happy somebody touched that old stale cookie. Now here you come to expose her good thing. Now she probably can't even get touched no more. Probably wasn't. It looks like people wasn't lined up around the corner to touch it in the first place. She was probably real happy that man offered to touch that stale cookie. Now here you come to ruin everybody's fun. You and your brother with his sagging breast and his nipple ring. Y'all are some terrible creatures. Terrible. Lala, what you say? Say, why did that quote from Barbershop just pop in my head? Thug, nasty, nasty thug. Because that's what these are. These are thug, nasty, nasty thugs. That's what they are. Thugnificent. That's what we're looking at. Thugnificent and his sagging breast older brother. That's what we're looking at. Wait a minute, Dora, what you say? These two that were having an affair lived in some expensive apartment building. The woman lived in the apartment above the CNN CEO. They got divorces 1 year apart. Nasty, no shame. But guess what? They two full-grown people. She didn't steal his old Tide Slim Jim, and he ain't stole that old stale cookie. They brought them old expired groceries together, and they was happy bringing them old expired groceries together. And ain't nobody had no business having a problem with it but the people they was married to and then consequently divorced. But here come Chris. You ain't telling all your stuff. Why you ain't trying to expose about the hanky panky and the hokey pokey that you was doing in the office? After somebody try to save your job, that's the best way you can think to repay him. But at the end of the day, the man still got all his money, and you disgraced yourself. You putting him out there to disgrace him how? Because he likes stale cookies. There's a lot of men like stale cookies. How you think old women get married every day? It's old women walking down the aisle every day. Got the whole church smelling like menthol. You can't embarrass him because he likes stale cookies. Escamati say these are Italians and they mob tactics. Now that ain't nice. Escamati, it ain't all Italians. Are these boys even Sicilian? Come on now, don't do that. I'm just saying. G Darling said I needed this laughter tonight. My online sister girl group. That's what my boo called us. Well, I'm glad he called us your online sister girl group. Because right now the sister girls is trying to figure out why Chris Cuomo is not only unprofessional, you a snitch, and you a hater. You up here trying to mess up this man's good time. Hey, Tara Hill. You so crazy. What you say? Old nasty ginger. They did look like old nasty ginger snap. If that man wanted that old nasty ginger snap, I know it might have been technically not right based on whatever y'all signed in y'all employee workbook, but it wasn't nothing out the way going on. He ain't corner that lady and say, you gonna hand me that old stale dusty cookie. That man wanted that old dusty cookie. Lord have mercy. See, I don't know what to do with you, Escamati. All I'm saying is he nasty, he a snitch, and he unprofessional. You did all that to that man. That man still got all his money. I hope he keep right on going with the dusty cookie lady. Now, what I haven't heard is whether she still got her job. She should still have her job. She should. I feel like she should definitely still have her job. I couldn't get over that. So the plot done thickened all the way down to the CNN. And instead of them worrying about why your ratings done dropped by 90%, 90%. Hey, unwind with chicken legs. Instead of you worrying about that, y'all gonna tell this man he need to turn in his resignation because he got a stale cookie. If y'all don't get up out of here, that's why, listen, that's why right now y'all looking just like Fox News. Y'all get up there and tell any lie you want to. And people know you're lying. That's why they sitting up there praying for a war in the Ukraine. So they'll have something to talk about and hope people will watch them with their little lying selves. Y'all go look at her, baby. She done dyed that hair jet black and her skin looks so powdery. It looks so powdery. I don't know whether that's pancake makeup or whether she just made out of self-rising flour. Just old stale dusty cookie. Escamati, what you say? Dusty cookies need love too. They do. They do. So if you a single man and you hear me and, go show some love to a sister with a dusty cookie, please. Everybody needs love. Doris said Katie Couric wrote about this affair in her memoir last year. Katie Couric is good friends with the ex-wife of CNN CEO. See, she tried to snitch and wasn't nobody paying her no attention. She need to mind her business because at the end of the day, that was your friend girl's ex-husband. That wasn't your ex-husband. Tend to your business, Katie Couric. You tried to snitch, ain't nobody even hear you. See, you didn't even get credit for the snitch. You did all that snitch and put it in your memoir. And at the end of the day, the person we gonna remember for blowing this up is Chris Cuomo and his saggy titty brother. That's exactly who we gonna remember when it's all said and done. What you say, porcelain cookies? That must be some powdered porcelain. You gotta add water to it. It ain't been set yet. Lala Chanel said, I just want to know, did she resemble Mrs. Doubtfire? No, I didn't get Mrs. Doubtfire from her. I didn't. I didn't. Y'all can look her up. Her name is Allison Golust. Allison Golust is her name. Y'all go take a look at her and tell me, or y'all want me to pull her? Let me pull her up for y'all. Since we up in here gossiping together, we may as well go and indulge in some foolishness together, shall we? We shall. Let's see. Let's take a look, because I want y'all to see what I saw. Let's take a look. I'm trying to told you. Now, this is the best picture they got of this lady. And I want y'all to see it, because I don't want y'all to be like, she just picking at the lady. Talking about they was joined at the hip. They was joined at more than the hip. That's what New York Times said, but they got a good picture of it, if you can call it a good picture. Them cookies look stale as hell. But that's all right. We're going to go ahead and take a look. I got you. I got you. Don't even worry. Don't even worry. Okay. Hey, Dorit. We about to take a look at some old stale dusty cookies. We talking about this mess with them Cuomo boys and CNN, what's going on down to the CNN. And now we gonna talk about why their ratings have dropped by 90%. People ain't watching no more like they used to watch. People done got tired. Okay. Now if they start airing out their dirty laundry, I bet you people start watching again. We like reality TV. Quiet as kept. That's why half of y'all paying attention to politics right now. Yeah, she's still like Madonna. Look at him. Look, y'all. Look. I told y'all I wouldn't like. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Baby sister girl got an Adam's apple and everything. Look at that. Look at that. Y'all can see my cursor. You see that Adam's apple? You see that Adam's apple? She's got the Adam's apple of a young Vita Bohem. Them some stale cookies. And that man was over there getting his stale cookies in peace. And here come Chris Cuomo. Baby, she got that hair dyed shoe polish black. And sitting up there, you know she can season a mean chicken with some ice cubes. You just know she can. I trust her. Angie, what you say? That's Dustbuster Coochie. Oh my. Oh my. You say that's why Trump was elected. You think so? I thought Trump was elected because they was dumb enough to think we was gonna vote for Hillary, another stale powdery cookie. Ain't nobody voting for that. Yes, she does look like superstar. See, I wasn't gonna say it. That is definitely she giving me Mary Catherine Gallagher. Superstar. She giving me superstar. She is. See, you see that right there, right? Y'all seen what she look like? Now watch this. Watch this. Hold on. But just like I showed y'all what Cardi B look like, y'all gonna find out. I don't be lying. It's got to be when she do that look up in the sky, because if not, it's not gonna give you the same image. That's how you gonna know you're looking at an old stale cookie. Yeah. I'm gonna just pull up all the pictures and let y'all look at them. Because definitely Mary Catherine Gallagher. So let's see. Hold on before I do that. Something don't look right in here. So let me go ahead and empty out. All right, now let's get into it. This is my proof. I like when I got proof that I'm not just crazy. Okay, got it. Tell me that ain't the same lady. Ain't that her? Some old stale cookies. She looked like she'll hit that move. Superstar. Oh yeah, superstar. Superstar. That looked like her right there kissing that tree. There you go. We done cracked the case. We done cracked the case. The case has been cracked. Mm-hmm. SS gave me the bullseye. I must have hit it. I must have hit the target. Uh-huh. Lord, see you and Lala Kleiner. She said some milk and cookies. You say she must mean the dusting cookies. Uh-huh. That's what happened. So that man was perfectly happy with his superstar. He was happy with them stale cookies. And now here you come to tear up some stuff. Ain't no good. Ain't no good. Now you tell me where a woman with an Adam's apple that prominent gonna find another man with that much money. If he done messed up that woman chance with that man, somebody need to catch Chris somewhere and hit him with a sock full of nickels. Did y'all not see what that woman looked like? And y'all know how much money Jeff Zucker got? And you gonna mess up her opportunity to spend that money in peace? Cause you snitching down to the CNN? The man done already tried not to fire you, and this is what you do. Mm-hmm. So we had to cover it. We had to cover it. It's been covered. Now we all know. We all know. Chris Cuomo is full of crap, and he wrong for that. It's the same thing I said about Trump when he tried not to pay Rudy Giuliani. Now, when somebody done had your back and you know you dirty as a swamp rat and you treat them like that, that wasn't right. That wasn't right. And this lady ain't did nothing to him. That lady ain't did nothing to him, and you gonna mess up her chance with a man with that much doggone money, and you know what she got working against her. You know what she got working against her. Let me remind y'all one more time before we move on to the main attraction. This is what this lady is working with. Look at that neck. Look at that neck. Got rings around it like a redwood. And you gonna sit up here and try to ruin her opportunity with a man with that much doggone money. This what you did to her. What? Let me make this picture big. Look at her. Look at this poor creature. Why would you do that to that lady? Where's she gonna find another somebody with that much money want to be seen with her anywhere? And you tried to mess up that girl bag. Allison, girl, keep your head up. It look like you already get. Well, maybe pull your chin down. We can see that Adam's apple, baby, is sticking out too much. Pull it down. Pull it down. But we got your back. Chris Cuomo is full of crap. Him and his brother and his brother's nipples. I'm sick of all three of them. They ain't right. They ain't right. Escamada say Giselle's neck could never. You right, because Giselle might have had more rings than a jewelry store, but she ain't had no Adam's apple. She sure didn't. And Giselle says she went and pulled her neck up. Y'all ain't gonna talk about her neck slouching for the next 5 years. Giselle said, I'm pulling my neck up. Bump y'all. Yeah, just ruining careers because you did something out the way. See, it's good not to have bad friends. Don't be having bad friends. You say, why she trying to look like the Statue of Liberty? You know, maybe so, but sis, now listen, in her defense, if your neck was slouching like old Jim Socks, you'd hold your head like that too. That's how she holding it up. That's how she holding it up. But I feel like if she used a little duct tape and wrenched it around and pinned it back underneath her hairline in the back, nobody wouldn't have known. But I think she's trying to hold her chin up like that where to stretch that meat across the front of her neck. I think that's what she's trying to do. Lala say, yes, the apple did not fall from that neck. It did not. You right. It absolutely did not fall from that neck. But that's all right, girl. Keep your head up. Keep your head up. He was wrong for that. He ain't nothing but a hater. Escamada say, ruin Mona Lisa's bag. Yeah. Trifling. Trifling. Let me find out your brother was trying to show that man his nipple rings and the man wasn't interested. And now you hating on this girl for your brother. Let me find out. Tara Hill say slinky neck. Right, but it's not her fault, Tara, so we ain't gonna go too hard on her. Now, it's gonna be hard out there for her. You know, if you don't look a certain way, getting a rich man ain't easy. And we know she don't look the way the rich men normally like girls to look. Now, normally from what we see on a regular, day-to-day basis, that ain't normally how it go. So, shout out to you, superstar. We got your back, girl. Get you a little misting bottle to keep the dust down. I don't know what you can do about that Adam's apple, but we got your back over here. This is the sister girl. This the online sister girl group, according to G Darling's husband. So we got your back over here. We understand. It's some single sisters over here want a rich man. And I dare somebody do one of my sisters like that. Better not go snitch. You better mind your business. Before we send somebody to talk to your mama husband, you better stop. He was wrong for that. And I'm offended. I'm offended. What you say, girl? Dora. Wait a minute. Hold on. Zucker gonna leak all the skeletons. I hope he tell on everybody. Dora say even Heidi Fleiss kept her mouth shut. She just did her time. Yeah, you don't do nobody like that. You don't do nobody like that. Right. Y'all killing me with the slanky neck. Y'all get that girl neck a break. She just had a hard week. She had a hard week. Now that man done called her and said, I can't see you for a little while because Chris finna blow up the spot. I gotta resign first. He called it like that old song. I had to meet you here today. Y'all know that song? It's just so many things to say. Please don't stop me till I am through. He had to tell her. She's sitting up there crying. All that pancake makeup running like a mudslide. That poor girl, he had to do her like that. All right, Lily, good night. Yeah, Chris tried to mess up her bag. Girl, hold on to your man. I don't know what you're going to tell him, but tell him something. Hold on to your man. Y'all hit the like button for me. We got to move on to the main event because we got to talk about what went on between Miss Nicki Minaj, Miss Onika, and Granddaddy Kitten Heels. Yes, we got to talk about them. We got to talk about them. We sure do because we're going to talk about what they said, and we darn sure going to talk about what them jokers didn't say because it was a whole lot that wasn't said. Oh, yeah. It was a whole lot that wasn't said. I noticed there was a difference in some energy and whatever while they was up there. That's right, Spiller. That's the song. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. That's what he told her. I want her to go back and tell him something good. Now, I don't know. Maybe she can dig in her crates of vinyl and tell the man, let me be your rocking chair. Or maybe she can get some Johnny Taylor and say, let's steal away. Listen, girl, I don't know what your bag is, but you better get in your bag because Chris Cuomo done knocked you out your bag. So I'm going to need you to get back in your bag. Lala, you said it was the pandering and tiptoeing for me. Baby, on both sides. Still tipping on 4-4s. They was in there tipping. Still tipping. And neither one of them ain't from Texas from what I heard. But they were still tipping. I didn't know whether we was watching Instagram Live or a Mike Jones concert because they were still tipping on 4-4s. I seen that. Oh, yeah. So now, you know me. Y'all know I done took my little notes and took notes on some of the foolishness that transpired between Granddaddy and Nicki. Granddaddy and Nicki, come to the stage. Granddaddy and Nicki, where y'all at? Well, the first thing, let's not even go from the notes. Let's just talk about what it is. Y'all want to hear some audio, so we can take it step by step with the audio, and we're just going to cover what these two people had to say. I ain't going to call no names right now. Oh, yeah, they was real nice and nasty to each other. And see, I feel like Nicki roasted him alive. Y'all say what you want to say. She played a little bit toward the end once she got that out, but it was like she had to get that out first. And then she tried to play it off like, y'all want me to get him night, Angie. Y'all want me to just rip him up. I ain't gonna do that. But you did rip him. You did. You did. She did. And we're gonna talk about it. Mm-hmm. See, she think we ain't catch that, but we caught that. Ain't nobody slow over here. Ain't nobody slow over here. We is finna talk about it. That's what we is finna do. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Give me 1 second. We're going to get this audio going. And we're going to talk about it. Hold on. Mm-hmm. Y'all, this was crazy. And see, from my understanding, she was just doing her thing because I sat there and watched it. He asked to come up there with her. So he wanted to be seen with her. Oh, yeah, she lied about that dress size. She lied about that dress size. He called her a 9 because he knew if he'd have tried to do anything else, them barbs would have ripped him to shreds. See, he survived regular women. He survived the pick-me's. But he wasn't going to survive them psychopaths. They was going to rip him a new one. Them girls was going to pin him down with a pair of tweezers and pluck every one of them gray hairs out of that Grady beard he got on. Don't he look like Grady from Sanford and Son? If he would just say good googler muggler one time, I would feel so much better. I would. You caught the shade, Angel. See there, DT has entered the chat. Say Nikki roasted him all the way back to swinging Richards. Yes. Oh yeah, Miss Thing ain't no. She ain't no size 4. She ain't no size 4. She eats. She eat. And I'm not knocking her because there's nothing admirable about that 4 unless you're a model. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're trying to model. I mean, there's some girls that's a 4 that look beautiful, but I'm just saying like it's nothing like you have to be a 4 to be pretty. Is what I'm saying. Okay. I'm not mad at her for it because Lord knows just with the enhancements that she purchased, that ain't no 4 wrapping around that. Ain't no 4 wrapping around that. She about a good size 8. That's a good size 8 because she real sharp. Mm-hmm. But that's all right. We gonna get to it. Mm-hmm. Because we got to. They didn't leave us no other option. We got to get into it. So let me pull up the sound. Pull up the sound. Mm-hmm. Let's go and get into it. Okay, here we go. Wait a minute. Is this the one? Hold on. Because I want to make sure we get all of it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. But I'm not finna listen to that boring part, y'all. They're not going to do me with that. So hold on. Let's get into this thing. Because the part that blew me, and I definitely don't want to hear her with that Jamaican fella, and they was up there talking dirty. I thought that was kind of nasty, but you know, y'all know I'm kind of prudish, so don't mind me.
You see, let me tell you why how much I love the universe, and I am a firm believer of it. Okay. Listen, I want it ain't comfortable, but we're starting to see progress.
This is the part I want to get to.
Well, I would say this. When I look at men, I split them up. Guys that I consider to be in the industry.
Hold on. Because I don't want to hear nothing he talking about. Because we just going to talk about what he didn't say. Because we know how he talk, and we don't like him around here.
When we fail in our personal life, those things in order to...
Hold on. I'm trying to get...
Well, I always see people calling you, and you tell... But we're starting to see progress. Well, let me ask you this just outright then. Why do successful black men...
Hold on, we got to get past it. Because she was asking all the ridiculous questions, like she was trying to get him to do what he normally do, and he wasn't going to do it.
We still do all that stuff. We're talking about self-awareness and moving the needle. I'm in LA tomorrow talking with a famous sexologist, womanist.
Child, don't nobody want to hear you talking about
things that I may not, that people on my
Grandpa.
side may not understand.
No.
First, open the conversation up.
No,
that's
Gramps.
what we have to get to. You gotta end up, for whoever want to be involved with whoever, we gotta end up having a better conversation because.
I can't take it, y'all.
First, open the conversation up. We kind of want you to be like a cat.
You calling cats name? Hey, baby.
We gonna get into all that, y'all.
No, I'm not lost.
No, I'm talking about
I want to put it on. I want to put it on the person it's coming from. So,
y'all know what I'm looking for.
What we want to deal with.
Hold on, y'all. I'm looking for a specific part.
All right.
Wait a minute, DT. You up here telling everything. Girl, it was so much bull crap in this. It's commodity. I'm telling you, so much dustage.
Can we stop talking about if these niggas want us or not? Excuse me, Kevin. This is not. I'm talking to black women real quick. Can we stop posting all day on TikTok? Because I newly went to TikTok and I just kept seeing this. Black women, can we stop talking about if black men, if these successful black men want us or not? Like, can we just focus on us and we be successful and then we go out there and we decide who the fuck we want? Because what I've been seeing is, I feel like I've been seeing men using that as an opportunity because they've been hurt and somebody done something, and they've been using it as a way to come out and lash out and poke fun at black women and use it as a way to feel like they somebody or they something. Or so for all you niggas that's doing that on TikTok, wherever the fuck y'all at, eat a dick, go away. Nobody gives a shit about you. And I want black women to stop fucking posting about whether or not y'all want black women or not. Okay? Well, I want black women just to focus on themselves, be successful, and then you go out there and you decide the trajectory of your life. Okay?
Well,
ain't nowhere. Here's the thing. Now, y'all say what you want to say. After that, she was playing with him. But I feel like that's the whole part that she wanted to say. I feel like that's the whole reason she let him come up there. Now, y'all say what y'all want to say. Sister girl gave it to him because when she said wherever y'all at, eat a D, she was talking to him. How many of y'all, okay, put a 1 in the chat if y'all believe she was talking to him. Put a 2 in the chat if you think she was talking to somebody else. Now, I want to see if y'all see what I see, because I felt like she was like, look, I've been waiting to talk to you, because she said that. She said that I've been waiting to talk to you. I have been waiting to talk to you. And the fact that you was waiting to talk to him and you didn't let this man get his dusty talking points off appropriately. He tried the bull crap. He tried to dazzle her with BS and pull a little razzle dazzle. And next thing you know, she say, I want y'all to stop asking. Oh, I see the ones. She was talking to him. Ain't no way around it. She was talking to him. Okay? You know she was talking to him. Hey, Mimi twin. So, in essence, he came up there to get clowned. And what's sad is he didn't have none of that same smoke for her that he had for other women. And why do you think that is? He didn't have that same smoke for her because she didn't have that same smoke for him. He didn't have that same smoke for her. Hey, Glennis. Hey, Miss MO1. Because he know them other sisters is calling in there, that pick me crowd. They desperate as hell and looking for validation. The minute he ran into somebody that didn't need his validation, hey, Miami in November, hey, Talk Facts. The minute he ran into somebody that wasn't looking for his validation, all of a sudden, oh, he got manners. All of a sudden, he understand. Did y'all notice when she was talking, all he could do was nod in his head? Yo, you ain't, what you nodding your head for? You just got through sitting up there telling the sister after she had 2 children, she don't have a right to be celibate. She need to be trying to give it away. Like her vagina is some kind of a party favor. Like it's a party favor or a souvenir at a wedding. You need to give it away like it's a potted plant. But this sister sitting up there telling them sisters in front of you, nah, baby, get your bag on. make yourself more beautiful, more educated, more successful, more papered up, and then you choose the man you want. And I'm going to tell y'all something. It ain't too many days I agree with Nicki Minaj. It ain't too many days I agree with her. No. But I agree with her on that one. I'm sick of women sitting up talking about, well, what a high value man want and what a high value man want. And then you got the the women that's black men haters. They come out, y'all ain't no high value man. And I'm going to tell y'all what I think. This is my theory and it's not for nothing. If y'all throw a rock, I'm just going to dodge it. Okay? I'm going to dodge it. Hey, African Violet. But I feel like on both sides of that argument, both groups is lonely as hell. It's some desert coochies up in there. It's some desert flowers over there. And it's some dried up jerky sticks over there too. If you got that much energy to be bashing the opposite sex of your same group of people, you are lonely as hell. Your sheets is cold as a deep freezer. Ain't nobody touched you. You dustier than that girl that Jeff Zucker was going with. You dust as hell. You dust as hell. Nah, baby, this wasn't about beautiful because it's been beautiful women to call in. There was a beautiful woman that he told that she should give away her body like it was a party favor at a 4-year-old's birthday party. It wasn't about beauty. It's about the fact that animals like this can sense the desperation on certain sisters because they've been pressured into thinking you got to be married by a certain time, or you have people sitting up dogging your tracks like, oh, well, you think you all that, but you ain't got no man. So they feel like they need black male validation. So they fall into black male phallus worship and begging one of them to tell them that they're worthy and begging one of them to tell them that they're valuable. So when he ran into a sister that don't need your validation, that's what they do. And you know how I know? Because I run into the same thing and I ain't got no barbs and I ain't rich. But when I run into dusty characters, they want to be cool with me. They ain't sitting up talking about, well, you need to lose weight and what about your eyebrows? And, you need to do this and see you're this height, so you should be this weight. Nah, what they do is they get in line when they run into somebody who's not desperate. And it was just so cute to me that the moral of the story is stop asking them to validate you, baby. You the prize. Hello, good night. This man sitting up there telling her something about symmetry. And well, I'm one of those people, I'm a what he say? He was a stylist or something, or no, he said an image consultant. And talking about I'm from the professional world. Sir, you worked at Staples. You was working at Staples, granddaddy. Unless you really were Grady on Sanford and Son. Dun 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 dun. And then after that, Nicki foolish. She sat up there talking about sex and what the men want and what she want and how she got to get this and that every time she go downtown to wherever she go with her husband. She changed the whole conversation. She wouldn't even let him continue with the stuff he was trying to do. Hey, Kara MG. Obi says, sidebar, the iron is Nicki rated herself a 7, and a lot of sisters rate themselves a 10. Oh, craps, about to hit the ceiling and get real crazy. But it really shouldn't. It really shouldn't. I feel like Nicki said 7 just because he said you can't use 7. Now, the fact of the matter is, if a sister say they're a 10, they're a 10. Because I guarantee you that same sister you look at and call a 7, it's a man out there that's ready to kiss her behind without knowing if she washed it properly. Ask me how I know. At the end of the day, any man sitting up trying to rate women on a 1 to 10, it's either one or two things is your story. Either you trying to compete with her because you want to rock the same mic she can rock, or you giving us tiny summer sausage energy. Ain't nobody else in the world worrying about trying to put a number on a woman, but a dusty character with a really small jammy, or somebody who's out there chasing the same jammies we chasing. Ain't nobody else trying to put no number on no woman. And yes, Kobe Cole, Staples. He was at Staples. And I think they said the Jokers was about 10 to 13 years behind in child support. And then he went trying to buy, sell men's clothing. That's why he's buying stuff and wearing it off the rack. trying to pretend like he rich, yet and still the glitch we saw in his bed had cornrows that was even worse than Jim Jones. And he was laying up there in his bed, sleeping and looking real dingy. You didn't even have a high value man in your bed. Looked like you had J. Maul or Tyrone in your bed, Dontavius or Daquan laying up in your bed. What was your high value man, granddaddy? Now that's what I wants to know. Can we get an answer to that? Can we get an answer to that? What was your high value man, granddaddy? Okay. While we sitting there talking, you know, we got Bill Withers singing us about grandma's hands. What about granddad's hands? Touch the boys, he called them glitches. Oh, we know about you, granddaddy. Now, I ain't mad at you, baby. Like what you like. Do what you do. Sprinkle all the glitter you want to, but what I'm going to need you to do is sit down somewhere. You let the likes of Nicki Minaj read you cover to cover effortlessly, and Miss Thing wasn't even out of breath. She wasn't. She played all in your face, told you to eat a bag full of dicks, and you did nothing but sit there and nod your head. Obi says, sick on both parts. As a woman, why do you need validation of your words from a man? And as a man, what are you doing placing numbers on women? Cringy. Precisely. But when it comes to the women, a lot of these women are looking for validation from men because they have been systematically and consistently attacked by black men. So they're looking for the same people who damaged them to make them whole. So it's a little bit of a different problem on both sides. A little bit of a different problem. So see, I'm not going to exactly, drag them for looking for validation. It's sad. I don't fall in that category. My daddy acted like I hung the moon, even if I couldn't reach it. But some girls didn't have that story. You understand? Some of the dustish gentlemen were dustish way before the current times. Yeah, that was a Deontay in his bed, with Nike slides and a dingy wife beater. Talk Fact says if it's a 7 or a 10, you love yourself, and that's all that matters. You better say it again. You better say it again. And a matter of fact, let me go you one better. If somebody that looks like granddaddy call you a 5, you better not talk to no man that don't think you a 10. If he don't think you a 10, don't you let him nowhere near your legs. And I'm going to leave it right like that. Miss Emma once said, Seanitra, I have a question. I heard someone say that in the South, if a woman isn't married by 35, they look at her funny. Who told you that lie? So I gave him the side eye and the truth to it. Ain't no truth to that. Ain't nobody studying that. We ain't got no numbers. I was born and raised in the South. I ain't never heard nobody run around with a number. Never. DT said, let me find out he was sleeping with a go-go boy from Swinging Richards. I don't know. I don't think they let go-go boys in there with 40-day-old cornrows. I don't think so. But that's what he was doing. Yeah, over there. That's true. Ain't no truth to that in the South. We don't play like that. I'm just telling the truth. You sitting up there messing with somebody, and see, at least Jim Jones paying somebody to do his cornrows and then brush over the top of them. Those cornrows look like they were fossilized. Lala say this man is at a bathhouse with Justin. I don't know if Justin would touch him. Hey, D. Marie. Girl, you better say it. Them daddy issues go deep. You can always tell us girls that had good daddies. We got a slick mouth, we picky as hell, and we got an attitude as big as the Empire State Building because we know we don't have to put up with your mess. We know we ain't got to put up with your mess. Hey, Lita. Tara Hill say, right. Like, who cares? I don't like no one who don't. Girl, you better say it again. Don't like nobody who don't like you, girl. Don't do it. Learn to like who like you. That's what they told us. Learn to like who like you. Miss Mo1 said it baffles me that women call in a lot of this man to insult them because they are chasing validation. You ask Kamar the time about we ain't ever gonna let Jim Jones forget that hair. Girl, Jim Jones won't ever let us forget that hair. He keep paying that girl to do it. He keep paying that girl to plait that hair and brush over the top of it. He ain't gonna never let us forget. He keep bringing it right back to our mind. California Cutie say, I know I'm a 10 and I give off 10 energy. Nobody can tell me different, period. You better say it. You better say it, honey. I'm a 10 plus some. Because I passed the size 10 a while back. So I'm going to say I'm a 10 plus. Okay? Bump what you heard. Bump what you heard. If you don't feel like you a 10, sis, you the problem. Matter of fact, let me pull a page out of Onika's book and address the sisters real quick. Sisters, sisters, if for any reason you don't believe that you a 10, you the problem. I'm gonna let that sink in. I'm gonna give y'all a moment of silence, so you can allow your bad self-esteem to die. We need to hold a fume for poor self-esteem this evening. We're gonna hold a fume for anybody's poor self-esteem this evening. If you happen to be a sister who is hanging on and holding on to your bad self-esteem, we holding a fume for your bad self-esteem this evening. I said a fume for your bad self-esteem this evening. Okay? If you don't think you a 10, sis, you the problem. You the doggone problem. If you ain't got sense enough to know God don't make junk, you the problem. If you taking care of yourself and you know you got an education, and we all sitting up here knowing that the most educated group demographically in the U.S. is Black women, we up here opening business, raising children, we doing everything but lassoing hurricanes and riding them hoes to Vegas. And if you ain't got sense enough to know that you a 10, if you don't feel like you a 10, sis, you the problem. And the reason I'm going to say you the problem is because you don't feel like you a 10, you'll let some no account, dusty, ashy kneecap, ashy toe knuckle Negro slide up on you and try to get you for the discount. You ain't supposed to have nothing for a discount. When I say you supposed to believe you a 10, everything on you supposed to cost. Everything on you is valuable. Your smiles are valuable, sis. If that joker tell you good morning and you return his greeting, it's valuable. If you are willing to accept him as your husband, because he ain't doing you no favor by dragging some little ring he bought at the mall, some little bubblegum trinket to you. He ain't did you no favor, baby. You are the prize. So if he comes dragging that little piece of gold and that diamond that more than likely ain't even VBS, and he's begging you to marry him, baby, if you accept him, that's valuable. That's valuable. Michael, I don't know who you are. That's strike one. I don't know who the hell Trisha is, baby. Strike one. That's valuable. If you agree to marry him and then you carry his children and push him out and you manage to make sure his children don't look like his ugly, bald-headed mammy, that's valuable. If you let him be seen with you while you sitting up there glowing, drinking your water, doing your Pilates and stuff and stretches and making sure you getting on that Stairmaster and your booty still sitting up and you still serving cups of coffee off the back of that thing. Oh, am I talking about myself? That's valuable. You valuable, sis. You're valuable. If you don't think you a 10, you the problem. The fact that them sisters even call in there lets me further know they got self-esteem problems. The fact that you could call somebody that looks like a knockoff Grady from Sanford and Son and ask him to rate you, how he gonna rate you and he can't rate himself? Did you not see the glitch that was in his bed? Cut this mess out. This one time, I got to agree with Onika. I'm going to have to agree with Miss Minaj. Stop calling them people. Stop asking men that ain't worthy enough to tie your shoe to give you validation. How the hell you going to praise me? That's like going to somebody that sleep under a bridge and asking them to appraise your jewelry or asking them to do an appraisal on your home or your property. How can somebody with no value give you an appraisal? There's somebody who hiding his kitten heels up under the desk and don't even want to tell you that he like the same brand of meat you like. And for the sisters that can tell me what these people said, what you watching them for? They getting paid off you, Black woman. Listen, everybody eats off us. Either I love or I hate. If we love them, they eat. If we can't stand them, you hate watching and they still eat. What y'all watching them for? What y'all watching them for? I'm going to tell y'all like this. I was tickled to the core to sit there and watch her tell that man to eat a bag full of them to his face. And he up there nodding and smiling like a dummy. And I almost want to call the Dusty Coalition. I know they got to have somebody in the office, even though it's late at night. I know y'all got somebody manning the phones. One of y'all jump in here and give me the number where we can call y'all and ask you, is this your king? Is this your king? Your king sat there after he's one of those people that, from what I've heard, has talked trash about women getting enhancements and how you can't call that real beauty. You sitting up there with a woman got enough plastic to have her own Tupperware party, telling her she's a 9. Are you sure, granddaddy? Your bifocal was cloudy, or them cataracts was getting to you? Now that's what I said. That's what I said. I'm sitting there like, but they say, you say that women who got enhancements and implants and stuff, you know, they don't have the same value. That's not real beauty. But you sitting up there, this girl got stuff in her face, in her chest, in her behind, in her hair, on her lashes, all over her face. I mean, just everywhere. And she's a 9. You know why she was a 9 to you, granddaddy? Because she didn't need your validation. Some of them sisters, they call in there to humiliate themselves with that dust bandit. They be just as pretty. That's that sister he told to give her body away like it meant nothing, because she brought life into this world. Basically, because she did something that his dusty behind can't do. Now, we know he probably wanted to carry children. You know what I'm saying? Most people who've handled a pipe would like to carry a kid. I understand. But just because you got womb envy, don't try to tell a woman that she has less value because she's brought human beings onto this planet. And by the by, that's the only legal point of entry on this planet, is through the womb of a woman. And you double blessed if it's a black woman. So the idea that because she gave birth to children, now her body has no value, you need to try to give it away. As though she should be standing out there saying we'll hunch for food. As if having a man means so much that she needs to devalue herself all the way to the garbage because she brought human beings on the planet. See, think about the type of stuff that people like Grady have to say about women. See, this is somebody who hates women. He ain't never seen a coochie he liked, not even his mammies. The fact that you could tell a woman you have less value because you brought people here. I'm going to give y'all a second to think about that. If y'all don't stay y'all hands from over there watching that dingy dust bandit, he ain't even in the Justice League. I would say they leave him at the lair to clean up, but I think he looked like he's still. He looked like he's still. Like everybody got that funny uncle. He looked like the funny uncle in the family. Tara, what you say? You can't watch him? I can't either. But for months and months and months and months, I'm like, Nikki, I keep hearing about you. Everybody, we keep hearing about him because y'all won't quit watching him. Won't quit watching him? No. And then you got women on YouTube that be sharing his videos because, you know, they trying to be, you know, pick me's. They looking for validation. Like, see, I like what you're saying. I'm cool with you insulting all women. Obi say, like Lala Chanel said once, an ambulance chasing charlatan. Precisely. Hasn't hit puberty and neither did his bank account. Sir, just have a seat. Right. Ain't hit puberty, but the rest of him is at the old folks' home. Sharon phone and say, make it make sense, please. I would never watch that trash. You say that, but there's apparently a whole lot of sisters still watching. Because how else do I know? Because I bet you I ain't never clicked on that channel, bet. But I keep hearing more and more reports of this man being disgusted. And he clout chasing so hard that he clout chased up on a live and got told to eat a bunch of phalluses. You say, watch the children around him. You better watch the children around him. I wouldn't leave no children around him. Especially not no little boys. Because you touch one of my babies and come talking about a glitch. We gonna glitch all right. We gonna get to glitching around that mug. Click clacking and popping around that mug. Miss MO1, what you say, girl? Every time he comes on your, what you mean, like they be suggesting him? What you say now? You say what now? Says, I don't know how women would allow his words to enter their spirit. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand. Like, how do you look at a person, evaluate them, and say, this is somebody I want to listen to? What about him would make him be somebody you would want to listen to? That was the first time I ever just watched him and like seen him interact with somebody on my own. Okay, I was like, okay, why would anybody want to know what he had to say? Why would anybody care what he has to say? You trying to act bougie, sir, but you been off the rack. Lala say, never watched him. Never will my father in my life and my hubby think the sun rise and set on me. I'm good. Right, I got you. Hey, lady gang. She say he is a rude SOB. Who the hell is he to tell women to give themselves away? That's what I want to know. Now listen, he might be trying to tell his story, girl. He might be telling his story now. You know, he be giving that thing away, maybe. That's what he getting at. Right. Hey, the vanilla one, girl, where you been? Yeah, he's scamming people. He's scamming people. He up there giving dusty, broke men hope. Like, if I break them down bad enough, they'll let y'all get it for free. You know, they'll give their life away for free. They'll lay up and have children that you can't even buy a bologna sandwich for free. They'll sit up and they'll feel like they lucky to marry you and take on your debt for free. Let me just break them down and talk real bad to them and tell them they done lost their value because they brought human beings onto the planet. Miss MO1 say every time he come on my feed, I just delete it and click don't recommend, not interested at all. Right, he ain't never came on my feed. Maybe I don't be looking at the right stuff. Tara Hill says so many people following him doing the same thing. That's all you see on YouTube, females and males talking down on black females. Yes, and then you got black women who fall into the trap and sit up there. They're this. All black men is evil. They don't like black women. I done told y'all, them is dusty people. Those are not black people. Leader said, and that was a hard watch, sis. Knew my blood was boiling. Mine wasn't boiling. I was sitting there on the edge of my seat like something finna happen. They finna give me one. And I'd be John Brown if Nikki didn't give me one. Right. You say he's under the wrong mantle. He needs to be muted. Or, yeah. That's a good idea. Put a muzzle on him or something. They're going to have to shave that beard first. Yeah, somebody going to call the Humane Society. D. Marie say people really think he's an expert. Right, and I'm trying to figure out how you an expert with no education. I'm going to wait right here because I didn't know Staples gave out degrees. Do they? Y'all let me know. Do they give out degrees? You know, I went in there to get some copies. I had some copies made. They make some mean color copies and stuff. And then I needed ink cartridges for my printer. They had them. I didn't know that they had degrees. I know they got them legal Zoom documents. Do they have degrees back there by the legal Zoom? Anybody know? You say what now? Say in the clip you showed, he mentioned us evolving in our features with slanted eyes and what we find beautiful. Yeah, talking nonsense, talking about what we find beautiful has evolved and it ain't got nothing to do with European standards of beauty, and then turn around and went to mentioning what he considered to be European standards of beauty because white folks got a fetish for Asian features. Boy, get the entire hell up out of here. Ain't nothing more beautiful God made than a black woman. Stop lying. An authentically African woman is a beautiful thing. Let me just tell y'all sisters up in here with your big cheekbones and your thick lips and your spade-shaped nose, okay, with your beautiful eyes. You beautiful here with your 9 Easter hair that kinks and coils up and grows up to the sky. You beautiful here. You hear what I'm saying? The fact that you walk out there in that sun and you don't look like Larry the Lobster from SpongeBob, you just get more bronze and more beautiful every time you walk out that door. You beautiful here. Everything about you is beautiful. You give birth to something that no other woman on the planet can make. Can't nobody make a black baby but a black woman, and I don't care what nobody say. You beautiful here. Talking about, Asian, we like that when it's not on Asian people, it's more desirable. Sitting up here trying to preach desirability politics, and ain't nothing desirable about you, sir. That's why you up here attacking women, because you tired of competing with sisters for them poles. That's what this is about. The same women you trying to tell them they fives and fours, the men that you would love to slob on their knob is chasing them fives and fours, as you call them. California Cutie said, I saw his interview with Tasha K. I don't like him at all. Oh yeah. I ain't never watched him and I don't like him because I don't like the type of rhetoric he's putting out, and I don't like the influence he's having on our community. Hey, sunshine. Say I never seen him before today. However, by listening to this, I wonder if he grew up with a woman like that. Just wondering. Probably did. He probably had a mama like Ruckus' mama, wearing blonde weave and stuff, and calling herself white. Well, that's where he was at. He was over there at Staples. DT say, yep, he graduated from Staples University with a degree in Dusty Dookie Draw. Oh my God. Did you say that? I'm just saying. Oh, yes. Girl, we was talking about them the other day. Them things is fine, Lord. Some of them ain't no good, but them things, they fine. Good God Almighty. Angel Baby say, and you beautiful too, sis. Thank you. Listen, y'all know this pretty girl headquarters. All the pretty girls find their ways over here. They always do. You say he's working up to a job at Office Max. You reckon he gonna head to Office Max? He better not be no traitor. Staples held him down, even when he wasn't paying that child support. Oh, yeah. Tara say he did get a degree in getting dissed by women. He tried to get while working at Staples. This is his revenge. Well, all right. Well, go ahead on, Granddaddy. Go ahead on. Yeah, Rikers is off the chain. Yeah, he don't know his history. He don't know his history, sitting up there talking about some, there's a facial symmetry and this and that. Some of them sisters you was dissing had facial symmetry. They had beautiful features. It ain't have nothing to do with that. You just sensed their desperation and tried to profit off it. Much like you profit off men who are less than, who need to feel important by listening to you tear down black women. You got it. Oh, girl, he wants your features too. He wants your features. If he could get away with taking our lips, our cheekbones, our noses, our hair, our style, our swag, our hips, them legs we got, them figure eights we toting. If he could get away with mimicking us, he would do it. He would. Yeah, creepy sleepy Joe always full of crap. Angel Baby, what you say? These men need to stop saying they make black babies with clear adjacent people. You don't. You didn't make no black baby. You made a biracial baby. If you want a black baby, black man, you're going to have to go get you a black woman. And then you're going to get you some black children. That's how you get them. I made 3 of them. I can tell you the recipe. We praying for you, Vanilla One. We love you. California Cutie said, you described my grandmother. I love my African queens. I know that's right. And I love my sisters. Ain't nothing like us, even when we trifling. I might tell you trifling, but what's the word around here? We must admit she is beautiful. We still gonna let them know you beautiful before we get you. You said I done came with a word. I'm just telling the truth. People like this benefit off of people having low self-esteem. Sad thing about it. Well, most of us as American sisters, honey, we don't do a lot of bleaching over here. That was in the 80s. It's you hard pressed to find soul sisters over here bleaching unless they real crazy. And it usually be the celebrities that lose their mind and start bathing in peroxide and stuff. Or however they doing it. Wicked say, I usually say all men hold a brain about 10 seconds a day, and he gets it, and he only gets it when he's sleeping because nothing he say makes sense. Ooh. That's right, D. She a 9 because she don't need his validation. That's what made her a 9. Hell, I say she a 10 because she upped the ante and told him to eat a bag full of fallacies. Tara say, yes, anytime a man wants to please men by downing women, that's his preference. Right. Ain't no different than women that attack other women to make men feel good. You campaigning for fallacies. Campaigning for pole. Lala say, here's another one who wants to be a city girl so bad. It's not going to be a hot girl summer for you, sir. Have a seat. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can just see him in his house now, listening to Saucy Santana. Material girl. He up in there right now. Miss MO1 say, oh, Seanitra, did you see the video with Michael Rapaport? We was talking about him in the beginning about an hour and a half ago. It was fake. He was trying to get attention and it backfired. Comment section lit him up. Hey, be nice. Child, we done talked about everything. Now we finna get up out of here because I'm hungry. I'm a big girl and I like to eat. What? California cutie, thank you so much for the cash out. That's so sweet. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. For real, for real. That is so sweet. I'm going to put that on my margarita. Because I'm going out there in the cold to get me a margarita tomorrow. I appreciate the love. Hey, Miss Kaiser, so say. That's right, DT, campaigning for cylinder 2022. That's exactly what he's doing. But I want him to stop campaigning for cylinder at Black women's expense. Can you please stop doing that, Granddaddy? Because, see, I'm not going to do like Nikki. I'm not going to tell you to eat a cylinder. I won't do it. I don't know whether you have enough fiber in your diet to stand up to that. So I won't do it. But please, please, while you are campaigning for cylinder in 2022, sir, please stop doing so at Black women's expense. Okay, now you telling me to please watch Tandy Newton's video on IG. What did she do? Give me the synopsis. We got a few minutes. Give me the synopsis so I know if it's something that I care about. I'm serious now. Give me the rundown. You think he want the phalluses with white bread or wheat? I think he'll take them any way he can get them. I don't even think he care if they've been washed off. Now that's what I think. I'm trying to see what this girl did now. Okay. So what's going on? Okay, this must be it.
So desperately to apologize every day to darker skinned actresses, to say, I'm sorry that I'm the one chosen. My mama looks like you.
Girl, what y'all got me listening to? Hey, Lance. Oh, my God.
My mom looks like you. And it's been very painful to have women that look like my mum feel like I'm not representing them, that I'm taking from them, taking their men, taking their work, taking their truth. I didn't mean to, you know. I've wanted so desperately to apologize every day.
See, now that's some time I can't get back in my life. I ain't gonna never get it back. I ain't gonna never get it back. And I understand. I see people like, you know, the person who posted this was like, oh, she said, I'm sorry, I'm chosen, and you dark girls ain't. I'm sorry for taking your men. Now I'm gonna be clear and I'm gonna be fair. I'm gonna be fair. First of all, that's not what that girl said. What she said was she don't like hearing that and feeling like that she's being told that she's taking your parts and taking your truths and taking your men. And I believe that she's probably been told that. I believe she's been told that. I got it. But at the end of the day, we also don't need to hear your clear adjacent tears, ma'am. We don't. Cut the crap. See, at the end of the day, all you got to do is be responsible in your behavior. That's all you got to do. Is be responsible in your behavior. The fact, hey, Latavia, the fact that you sitting up there crying for attention, and Lance, it's been too long. How you been? You up there crying for attention, and my mom looks like you. You know, that was your way of saying, well, see, I'm one of you, and you know, accept me as one of you. Well, baby, let me just say this. That's one of those things that just happened. Okay, that's what your mama did. It ain't have nothing to do with you. It ain't had nothing to do with you. That was your mama's decision. It wasn't yours. Now, who you are is who you are. There was no need for you to come online and do all this crying and going on, because it was too many opportunities for you to turn these things down. If somebody asks you to do something that you feel like is better suited for a darker sister, it's not even just to turn down. Why did you even apply? Why did you even apply? And then when it comes to the taking the men, when it comes to taking men, any heifer telling you that you took a man from her, you need to laugh. Because let me just say, for the record, as a mother and as a Black woman, and I've been Black my entire life, from the beginning, from the very beginning, in the beginning, like in Genesis, I've been Black from the gate. So let me just say this: any man that prefers you based on your proximity to whiteness, please understand me, darling. You ain't took him from nobody. That's somebody we don't want. So no need to cry. Mop up them tears, baby. Mop them up. Mop them up. If you got a job over a sister, I guess it was meant for you. But if it's a job that you know was better suited for a sister, the question would be, why in the hell did you even go apply? And then the bigger question for this cringeworthy video that you put up would be, why did you feel the need to post that? Who were you looking for sympathy from? I need to understand. Who were you looking for sympathy from? I'm not a fan of tears. I feel like the whole tear thing is a means of manipulation. It's a means of emotional manipulation. So who were you looking for sympathy from? My mom looks like you. Okay, so I'm not understanding what was the point. Yeah, she can't have all the men. You can only have the ones that's silly enough to think that you something to see. Because I didn't see much. When I see her, I see that Yo Quiero Taco Bell dog. That's what I see. Y'all remember that little dog from a long time ago? She got them eyes. She got them eyes. Don't y'all make me pull up the picture, because you know I do it. I don't know why y'all watch stuff like this and let these people get y'all worked up. I don't care nothing about what that silly little girl got to say. My mom looks like you. Hey, Queen Mermaid. Mm-hmm. Lance, you better say it. Definitely gaslighting. Them was some dry tears, wasn't he? Mm-hmm. Right. I'm like, who was that for? Whose benefit was that for? Because I don't recall Black women asking her to say anything. I don't recall that. Y'all recall that? Because I don't recall that. Gave it say, I don't post in the video was right call, but I must say she's a great actress. She plays intense characters. So play your characters. Why are you up here trying to play on our emotions, baby? Why are you trying to play on people's emotions? The people say you're a great actress. Stick to playing in the films and quit playing in people's face. That's what you do. Angel, baby, you know what I'm talking about. Thank you. Good old self-validation. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. They're saying that I took their jobs. I took their truth. I took their truth. Baby, you can't take nobody's truth. You can't. You sitting up here crying, claiming that you've been accused of taking things that just ain't possible. You could never take a Black woman's truth. Even if you act like Zoe Saldana and let them people paint you black and put a prosthetic nose on you, you could never take the truth of a Black woman. You can never take the truth of a Black woman. Reason number one, baby, our Blackness is not just our complexion. Our Blackness is our divinity. Our Blackness is metaphysical. Our Blackness is our connection to the divine, undiluted, uncut, and unadulterated. You could never steal that, baby. It's not up for grabs. Now, I'm not knocking her, but at the end of the day, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Sitting up there crying for attention. See, stuff like that gives me the impression that we're seeing little things like that happen because the world is slowly waking up here and there in different pockets and different corners of the world. And people starting to recognize the beauty of actual Blackness and not something like black. And so it's like, well, if I lose my If I lose my niche, or if I lose my gimmick, where do I fall in? Let me start crying and my mom looks like you. What I want her to do for me is go work on a reboot to Oliver Twist. Now that was my goddamn movie right there. The musical. Please, sir, can I have some more? I could see her doing that part for real. Shout out to you, Tandy. California Cutie said, not need for this video unless you're going to say it to the person that made you feel that way. Right. And she's saying it like all black women feel that way about her baby. All of us ain't even thinking about you. Hell, the last time I paid you some attention was in Norbit. And even then, Rasputia was the star, and that was a man in a wig and a fat suit. I'm just saying. She's a great supporting actress. That's what I can give her, because when she was in that Riddick movie, she was a good supporting actress. She didn't steal the screen then either. Yeah, she trying to play the race card like, I need black women to come out and please validate me and tell me I'm just as black as them. And anybody in that darn comment section that was sitting up there validating her, trying to make her feel like that they can bestow on her something that God didn't give her, every one of them need to fall and bust and trip their chin, trip and bust their chin. Get on my nerves. Oh, Oliver Twist was it, man. DT said, I need her to do a remake of the series of unfortunate events. Yeah, that Limited Snickets movie. Yeah. Or maybe like that. What's that movie? What's that show that come on? Not Are You Being Served? I do like Are You Being Served, though. I like Miss Slocum. But that show with Keeping Up Appearances with Hyacinth Bouquet, Hyacinth Bucket, and her sister Daisy and Rose, the horse one. If they redo Keeping Up Appearances, put her in that one. All right. Tell she ain't advocating, but she's not advocating for nothing but attention. That was Norbit with the turkey butt, Lance. And she was just a supporting actress, that's all. Because Rasputia stole the show. How you doing? And again, that was a man in a fat suit and a cheap wig. Angel Baby say doing a Meghan Markle. Right. Ain't nobody asked for that. Say, I didn't know she had an accent. Yeah, she from across the water. Hey, Maybelline. See, that's what I'm talking about, Queen Mermaid. See, she jumped in roles to try to minimize what black folks went through. You profit off of clear people trying to victimize us for the second, third, and umpteenth time. If you were so eager to align yourself with black folks, why would you not tell them people, I'm not going to be in no movie where you romanticizing child assault, human trafficking, and what's the thing? False imprisonment. She was all right in Norbit, but Rasputia stole the show. Because I don't remember none of her lines, but I remember all Rasputia lines. Remember when she went up in there, everybody in town know Rasputia Lattimore fine. I remember all Rasputia lines. I don't remember not now lines she had. Y'all remember when Sputia say ain't but two kind, good old big ones and big old good ones? Can y'all tell me anything she said in that movie? I don't remember. Good Deeds, she was the hoe. I remember the po-ho in Good Deeds. I didn't watch it. I don't like Tyler Perry. Gaby says she gonna be unemployed from now on that this video is out. Child, them clear people still gonna hire her. They still gonna hire her. They are. Queen Mermaid, not a line. I don't remember not now line from Norbit. Not one. Not one. I remember some of Norbit lines. I remember even the Asian man in the movie supposed to be Norbit foster daddy. They sit there and call that girl a gorilla. I joke. I even remember his lines. I don't remember nothing that girl said in that movie. I just remember her being there, looking hungry. See, all she did was open herself up for 1,000 jokes. Now, I'm not going to give them to her because that's too easy. I don't like low-hanging fruit. That's why I ain't go after Governor Cuomo's titties too bad, because that's just low-hanging fruit. Lita, you don't remember not one line either. I knew y'all was trying to think up a line to see if you remember it. Mm-hmm. What you say, Obi? Talking about someone who said they won't look for her. She's a good actress, in my opinion. Don't y'all come for me. We're not coming for you. I'm just saying, I agree. She's a good supporting actress. I'm just saying that she ain't memorable. That's what I said. I remember seeing her, but I don't remember nothing she said. That's what I said. I don't remember nothing she said. I remember her being there. But she literally could have cussed out every old lady on the set and nobody, she'd got away with it. Because ain't nobody going to remember she said it. Queen Mermaid say Tandy Newton and Zoe Saldana, two birds that don't understand or respect our struggle. Because that's the game. That's the game over here in the U.S. right now. It's slowly bringing in black-looking people from other places to tell our stories so that our stories have less validity and there's nobody saying that this ain't right and I'm not going to do it. So if you bring somebody who has no connection to the story, they're not going to have a problem selling it out. You see what I'm saying? Angel Baby said, I remember one line in Norbit. That's the one liner I remember what she said. Well, what did she say? Because we don't remember. Can you tell us what she said? California Cutie said, you don't need anyone to validate your blackness. That's crazy to me. She need to go do some self-checking. California Cutie says she know exactly what she was doing. She was doing that to make sure that we understood that she was different and somehow above. And she's so sad that she's above us. And it's not her fault that she's above us because, you know, my mama is regular black like y'all. I'm BSOP. You know, I'm a different kind, baby. No. Mm-mm. Okay. Angel Baby said, I almost said that, but I didn't remember. I was just guessing. Wait a minute. Say Norbit. That's the one line. Oh, because she said Norbit. You know what she did? She did call his name. She said it. She said it because in the commercial for the movie, they had her say Norbit. I don't know what else she said, but she did say Norbit. Yeah. She said that. Leader, she said what? She said, go Norbit. Okay. So we got somebody that know what she said. Sunshine remembered old Norbit. Okay. Go on, Tandy. Somebody remember some of your lines because I darn sure didn't. Now you up here giving us all this overacting and got the nerve to have your eyes puffy like they ain't already beady. Girl, stop. When your eyes is beady like a rabbit rodent, the last thing you need to do is cry on camera and have them all red and swollen. Stop it, I say. That's what happened when you sit up and try to tell people that they desirable even when it is really not exactly the truth. Just tell them what it is so they don't make a fool out themselves. But yeah, Nacho Twins mama wanted us to touch it, so we touched on it. Touch it, bring it, babe, watch it, turn it, leave it, stop, format it. We done touched it, and we done laughed at her. And hopefully she go and put some ice packs or some frozen peas under her eyes, get that swelling down. You know what I'm saying? And maybe she won't do that no more. Sunshine said, I made it up, but now I think it was Go Norbit when he was dancing. Ah, yeah. That's right. Go Norbit. She said it more than once, like twice. Gaby said, Obi, I'm just saying this video may not help her. Listen, don't be dead at it because that's what she wanted to do with her eyes. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. You say they brought her in to be Condoleezza. Now, you know ain't nobody picked her to be Condoleezza but Condoleezza. Condoleezza darker than me. And her 9 ether is 9ing. Okay? It is 9ing. Oh, my goodness. Well, listen, y'all, we done been up in here. If we ain't careful, we gonna be up here 2 hours and or better, and people gonna be talking about us. Queen Mermaid, you say you to turn that roll down. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. That's like somebody asking me to come in and play a prima ballerina when I know for a fact I look like 3 of them strapped together. Why would I play myself like that? See, that's what I say about some of these girls. You know you wasn't suited for that. But you let somebody put you in that spot because you was taking advantage of that good old clear Jason privilege, wasn't you? Wasn't you? And it's a real privilege till you start aging like a bruised banana. Say you just looked it up and the name is W. So she was in the W movie playing Condoleezza, Abby John Brown. Hey, Nan. How you doing? I'm so glad you made it. You're going to have to hit us on the replay. We finna get up out of here because if I don't, the rest of the royal family will clown and cut the food all night and we will never leave. We'll be in here until the sun come up. They can do it. They can do it. They can. If anybody can do it, they can do it. Queen Mermaid, yeah, you will have to rewind to hear what I said about that albino mole rat they call Michael Rapaport. But we finna get up out of here. I enjoyed y'all so much as usual. Those of you who are snowed in, make sure y'all got something to eat. Leave y'all faucets running so that way your pipes don't freeze, please. Leave your cabinets open so that the heat in your houses or apartments can get up under there to those pipes and stuff and fixtures under your sink. Make sure that you all have these children bundled up. If they are going outside tomorrow, everybody stay safe, man. Say y'all prayers good night, get some rest, and we'll talk again tomorrow. I promise you that. I promise you we're going to talk again tomorrow. But y'all get some rest tonight. I love you guys. Be positive, be productive, and most importantly, be encouraged and make sure you encourage somebody else. And I'll talk to y'all soon. California cutie girl, it was so good to have you here with us in the chat sniping. We'll talk to y'all later, okay? Hit the like button on your way out. Bye now.